Hey, everybody. Welcome to Chit Chat Wednesday. I just wanted to come in for, I think a much needed discussion, much needed topic. I'm not going to be on here too long, maybe like an hour or so, but, something that I have to get off my chest, something that I need to talk about, I must talk about. And, it's talking about getting over a friendship that ended, and I think that it's important to be honest, to be transparent and talk about things when you go through it. So this was somebody that I knew for a long time, and hey, Caught, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. This was somebody that I knew for a really long time and somebody that I trusted. For me, this was a person that was like a sister for me. Hey, Boss Life Online, how are you? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. This was somebody that was like a sister to me, and I did everything for this person. We hang out, we did things together, we were supportive, and just one day, like out of the blue, like the personality changed and they stopped wanting to do things together. And I think what was the last straw, there was, how like there's always like certain things that you don't like that somebody is doing, but you tolerate it, like, oh, and make excuses. Oh, this person is having a bad day or they're going through some things, and you kind of make excuses for people, which you shouldn't do. And other people were saying, oh, I don't get along with them anymore, they're acting weird. But I was just like, no, I don't think so. But what I think was the last straw was they started to accuse me of things, and that's when I was like, what is going on? Accused me of wanting to be with their significant other, like you like them and you wanna you wanna sleep with them. Like it started to get like grimy and nasty, and that hurts. That hurts a lot. Somebody that you think somebody that you think you can trust. And, my mom always said that a long time ago. She always told me that to be careful to not have a lot of women, and namely low vibrational women in your circle, women who don't know who they are. You can also include men too, because, men can be low vibrational too. So when she said this to me, it was like, what in the world is going on? Accusing me of liking the person she was with, accusing me of wanting to be with them. That actually, it wasn't accusing me. She said, you're with my man, and like, girl, bye. You think I want, you know, I'm not that way. I If I'm friends with somebody, it doesn't matter how they look to me. That's their person. So a person who thinks that it's okay to even accuse me, I feel like, do you even know me at all? Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you doing? I feel like, did the person even know you at all? I feel like this is something that like blindsided me. Somebody that I knew for a long time, and then next thing they start accusing me of liking their person. And then when they went out of town and came back, oh, I think you guys were together. Like it just got so messy and so nasty. So, that had to end. That had to end. I just simply deleted their phone number out of my phone. And then, maybe about 2 or 3 days later, then they came back and they started apologizing for the things that they said. And for me, I'm the type of person that once somebody does something or shows who they are, it's like I can't deal with you no more.
Hey,
Hey, Gio.
what's up there in life with Marlene's world? It's Gio. I'm back.
Hey, Gio. Welcome in, child. The last week. That's why I kind of have been, you know, like undercover a little bit, like kind of pulling back because dealing with what I have been going through in my real life.
Okay. So, this story that I just heard, is this new?
Yeah,
For real? Oh my God.
in the past last week. So I cut them off.
Oh my God. So they think you want their man?
And not just think, accuse me. Because they
What?
went out of town because what they do for work, like they go away and then they come back. They accuse me while they were gone. I was with them.
So what? How did they even come to this conclusion?
There was no conclusion to come to. She's just jealous and she thinks because her boyfriend compliments me that we're together.
Okay, so when all three of y'all together, he compliments you,
Mm-hmm.
but he don't compliment his girl.
Yeah, he does. But she just has her, I don't know. I don't know what she's.
Oh, he might say, "Oh, Marlene, you looking nice tonight
Yeah,
today."
he'll say like, "Oh, Marlene, I like your hair," or some. He it never gets to where he's like, "Oh, you're this." You know,
Oh, he
he
does. He
never.
says it in a respectful manner.
Yeah, he never like crosses the line.
Well,
But
then
I,
that's on. She jealous
yeah,
or something. See, that's how you find out who your friends really are when they start some mess like that, and you be looking at them sideways like, "What's up with you?" And then, did you try to talk to her?
I did, I did, and then that's when they get even crazier. You just trying to cover up,
Oh, well,
and anytime when they start hollering, I'm out of there.
Well, I
Started
believe
hollering.
I believe that people are put in your life for a season, and when somebody show you who they really are, you need to run. Block them out your life. I know that. Okay, this is a story. It's not my story, but I can't tell you whose story it is.
Okay,
But
hold on. You keep talking, Gio. I'm gonna. Somebody's knocking at the door. I'll be right back.
okay, but this story is the. I'm just gonna call them Jane and Mary. Okay, Mary got married to this guy. He was very nice looking, had a good job, but Jane was jealous. Okay, because Mary had a good life, nice apartment, both had cars and all of this here stuff, and Jane, some kind of way, went, okay, now wait. Jane and Mary were friends since elementary school. And so they were like in their late 20s when this happened. Maybe they both was 26. And some kind of way the Jane was jealous and Mary didn't know. She just didn't pick it up. But what happened was, make a long story short, is Jane went in some kind of way, slept with her husband. Now that was the end of that friendship. And then when Mary found out, she was so hurt. She called me and she was like, "You're not going to believe what happened," because Jane was a friend to the family. I mean, everything we gave, parties, retirement, just anything, pool parties, whatever, Jane was there. So that was the end of that friendship. And I think they had been friends since elementary. That's a shame when your friends do that. And then that's the end of a lifelong friendship. I don't know if I could ever, maybe I might forgive them both, but I don't think I would let them back up in my life. Okay. But as time went on, y'all, this is what happened. Time went on, or maybe about 10 years had passed after that. And then Jane called Mary, and they was just talking like nothing had never happened and whatever. But uh, and then they got back friends, but not as tight as they used to be, because Mary still kind of brings that up. Like, oh, she just doing that because she knows she slept with my husband. So that lets me know that people don't forget what you done. They may forgive you, but people don't forget.
Listen, Jill, when somebody accused me of something like that, like especially like somebody that, I'm cool with, I was like, how could you ever think something like that about me? Like, to me, that's the most offensive thing ever. I was like, you don't think nothing about me then.
Then why did she get mad at the boyfriend?
I always tell you it's misplaced anger all the time.
I
You know
mean,
how it is.
if she didn't like what he was doing, she should have asked him, "Would you not do that?" Because
Hmm. Or
even
she
if she
should have
said,
she
"This
should have
makes
just said
me
that makes
feel
me feel uncomfortable or
right,"
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
it makes me feel uncomfortable, or she just insecure, girl. She insecure with herself. She doesn't think she deserved that man, and she don't know her worth. That
And the
is
whole and the whole thing about it, Gio, is that he's not doing anything.
that's what I'm saying. He doesn't know that bothers her because she don't have enough sense to tell him. She doesn't know how to communicate her feelings. So she get mad at you because you're the easy one. She get mad at him, he might leave her.
Yeah.
That's where her mind is. But if she rather lose your friendship than lose him. So she's choosing to keep him over you, where y'all friendship been this long for a long time.
And I was like, this is crazy. I was like, I've known this girl since college.
Child, like I said, like you always tell me, if they show you their color, the color black, run.
Mm.
Because if she does not work on herself, Marlene, the next man she get and you come around, that's what she gonna do again. Until
Yeah.
you whoop her butt. You're gonna take
Well,
you
I
to
already
20.
said that. I said I have to end it because I already know how I already
Yeah,
know how I
because
am.
people can take you there. And before you know it, you be there, bam, that girl upside the head. You understand? And you don't want to do that because that's not you anymore.
I know.
Okay? So the best thing to do is to back up all the way and just don't call the girl no more. Because if she wants to call you and apologize, she need to send you a text. And
Well, she
then
can't. She can't because she's blocked.
oh, okay. Well, then now she know.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
blocked now.
When did she do this at the table, or did she do this in a text, or
No, it was in a text.
oh child, she
Yeah,
ain't
like
even
and a long one too. You know those long ones. I don't like how every time you're there and he's always complimenting you and blah blah blah. Just on and on. And then towards the end of the text, that's what she said. That's when she dropped the bomb. My mouth was wide open. And when I'm out of town, I know y'all are together.
what? She too jealous. That's not about you, Marlene. That's about her butt. But I understand that you how hurt you are because like that last time I shared that this girl had done me wrong. And I would give that girl a piece of bread.
Mm,
Okay, I might give her a half ounce of water.
not me.
But
I wouldn't even give her.
when she did that, when she said that, and she put that at the end, ain't no way. I don't think. Do you think you'd be friends with her again?
No, and I still, you could even hear it in my voice. My voice is a little hoarse because I was crying yesterday. Like I'm still very hurt by it.
I'm so sorry, Marlene, but that's
Yeah.
people are mean, and when they don't work on themselves, they take the anger out on. Instead of telling him, that's where her anger should be directed. She directed it at you
Yeah.
because she didn't want him to leave her. I know I
But
said
that's
that
and
before.
that's stupid, Gio, because the whole thing is I know the guy. He's not even like that. He's not like that, and I'm not like that. So I was like, you I don't know. I
Well,
don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know what's wrong with people.
people are mean.
Yeah.
They
And
just
crazy.
mean because they don't know how to work their own thing. If I had a man, let me tell you, and you came around, I would be like, don't she look at her, because I'm secure with myself.
Mhm.
I am Geo. I have my things that I don't like about me or my body or what have you, but I'm
Everybody does.
still secure about who I am because I know my body don't make up the whole Geo. You understand what I'm saying? So if I had a man and he was complimenting my sisters or another woman that I knew, I would be right in there with him. Don't you? Where's she going? What's up, girl? You know what I'm saying? Why would I be jealous? And if I had a problem with my man saying that, if he wasn't saying it in a respectful way, I would wait till it was all over. When we get home, say, "Hey, what's up with that? You was being very disrespectful to me." But most women, and I'm just gonna say it, that don't know themselves, that don't love themselves, that don't believe in themselves, they gonna act like that because they think everybody want what they got. I don't want what you got. Let me
Mhm.
tell you now, because God didn't give that to me. He gave that baggage to you.
Mhm.
Or you made your own. If he was disrespectful, that's baggage. I don't play baggage. Okay? But if he is not disrespectful and he was just complimenting you, oh, I really like your hair. Oh, this or that, then something wrong with her.
Yeah. I don't know. But I don't know. I
Well, have
always
you
say
talked to him?
no. I just mm-mm. I didn't say anything. I was just like, if that's what you think, then that me. I just that's all I sent back to her. I was like, if that's what you think, then that means you don't really know me. Have a good life.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. But he probably don't even know she did that.
No. And all of us have been cool because I've known them since oh man. I've known
But
them
then
since around
if
2000.
yeah, he probably gonna say, "Well, where's Marlene? Why don't she come around anymore?" But
Yep.
you will run into him, Marlene,
Oh, I'm sure I will. And I'll
and
tell him
if
what
he asks,
occurred.
just tell him.
Yeah, I'll tell him what occurred. See, the whole thing is that, you know, when a woman or you could say a man too, when they're not insecure, if they're not secure in who they are, they will always try to attack another woman or another man because they are secure in themselves. So
Well,
it's
I am so I know how you feel because I've been there, done that, and I had to just you know me, even back before recovery, this was happening in my life. And it came from women that I thought was my friend. I don't want your man. I can get a man now.
yeah,
All right. That's not a problem for Geo.
right,
You know, it's getting the right man. Yeah.
yeah.
But I don't do leftovers and I don't do my friends, man.
Mm-mm.
Because if they
I don't
complaining
believe in
to
that.
Yeah, they complaining to me about their man. Why do I want them? That mean they man ain't even
Exactly.
grown up either.
Hey,
You know?
Anatar. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hey, Joshua, Eunice, and Caught. Thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah,
Hey y'all.
for me, Gio, I feel like when I know somebody, especially my girlfriends, like all my girlfriends, I become like sisters to them. You know, it's not for me. It's not even friendship anymore. Like when you form bonds, it's different bonds. Like you get to you become friends because of certain things that happened, and like we're there for each other, support each other, and I feel like it's supposed to be like a non-judgmental zone. and then the other shoe drops, and you're like, what? Like, I want to know how long that she's been looking at me sideways. I'm like, hmm.
Child, look, people get close to you for a lot of reasons. Some get close to you to get your man. Let me just put that out on the table. If you had, but you, if you had one and he was doing, this is why you don't tell your business. I don't care to your girlfriends. If you want to keep your
Mm,
man, and y'all could tell, and I'm in my 60s, and I'm telling y'all the darn truth. Okay? You don't tell your all of your business to your girlfriends. What you do is you tell them on the surface stuff.
yeah.
Oh, we good. Yeah, yeah, everything is fine and things like that. But you don't tell them when you having problems. You don't tell them the really good stuff that he got a raise and y'all gonna do this and that and that. Don't you be telling your girlfriends about no money that he makes and all of this here stuff. Cause
and
they
and
gonna
and
be
that he crashed your back.
thank you. And then yeah, and all of that crack back stuff and it be so good you losing your mind. You don't share all of that kind of stuff with your girlfriends because
Mhm.
some of your girlfriends is sitting back waiting, and
For an
they will.
opportunity.
And y'all know sometimes they don't listen. Men don't listen to their heads, the head up here,
Hmm.
and they may slip. Not that. And most men, if they marry you, they marry you for you. They love you. They already know when they first see you if they want you to be their wife. Okay?
It don't take long.
No, but most men they will slip. They don't want that woman. They just want a little taste of the punani. Okay? But they
Hmm.
ain't finna leave their wife. I can tell you that now. All right?
Mm-mm.
But what I'm
They
saying,
they just want a little tap tapping.
right, yes. But what I'm trying to say is don't tell your girlfriends everything. You keep that stuff on the surface. Because if you tell them everything, they going to sit back and wait. And as soon
And they're like,
as something happens and you be mad at him and y'all might separate for a minute, here they come.
and like, oh, come over here, let me comfort you.
Thank you. And because sometimes the guys are so hurt and cannot communicate, they go for it. I'm just saying from experience. I don't play that anymore. I don't tell nobody nothing. Okay? Now I might tell Marlene a few things, but she don't need to know everything that's happening with
No.
me and my man. Don't be telling that stuff. I'm telling y'all.
Yep.
Because
Live
you
and learn. Live and
because you
learn.
don't know what your girlfriend's really agenda is, especially if you have a long term girlfriend and then you meet somebody like you've been knowing them like a year and they all up your butt and oh girl this, oh girl let's go this, watch out, they want something. And then there are some that don't want anything, they just really want to be friends with you, but it's up to you to figure that out. And most of the time, you can't figure it out until they do something. And don't be just something out, well, I forgive you, we can still be friends. No, you forgive them and you kick them out your life because they going to do it again.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time before it happens again. But
Yeah.
I don't know, Gio. I just felt like, you know how like some things that like you see things and you're like, that's different, and you're watching them like giving them the side eye. But this one, like this hit me like a Mack truck. I was
I
like,
know because you probably you probably wasn't
what?
expecting that from her because you've been knowing her a long time. Just like I wasn't expecting for that girl to go into the bosses and tell them everything that we talked about because we had been friends for like over 10 years. But she done that to me. Cow.
Oh cow.
Every time I think about her, but I just call her a cow and keep on going and say, God, I just forgive her. God, you got to help me with that because I want to kick her butt still. So I just say Kyle and move on. And see, I'm very honest with it because I gotta stay honest with Gio. I'm not perfect. I still have feelings, but I
Mm-hmm.
try to be the best person I can be every day. So I just call her a cow
Mm-hmm.
and move
You feel like,
on.
oh, Cal didn't deserve me. Gotta go.
She didn't deserve you as no friend.
I was like, and I start thinking about. I get mad sometimes, like when I think about all the ways you bent over backwards to them. Stay up late at night, early in the morning, do this for you, do that for you, and then it's like you completely disregard my feelings, and then just like out of nowhere for no reason. Now I will always say, if I did something to somebody, then of course, let the chips fall where they may fall. But when somebody hasn't done anything,
Well, Marlene, has she acted like this before?
never,
So it's
never.
about this guy. Has she ever had a boyfriend that she really liked before? And
I
you
don't,
came
I,
to,
I don't know, because this is the first time I've ever seen her, even not even jealousy, nothing. I've never seen her like this. She's always been, to me, I thought, was a confident
well,
person.
how long has she been with this man?
Mm. Well, this is a kind of a new relationship.
See, that's it. She insecure.
Maybe about, I would say, like 3-4 months.
Cause she really like him. She done fail for him. So her thing is, I need to protect my asset, which is him. And
But
she
I
don't
don't
want.
want him. I don't want him.
I know, but this is just how she thinking, Marlene. She thinking you want him because she's falling for him. Now, what if he ain't really falling for her?
What I'm trying to say is, you go and you treat one of your best friends like this, and what if he leaves her?
That's what I'm saying. She gonna say he with you
Oh, okay.
undercover. She crazy. She need to go see a doctor, somebody, a
Some
psychiatrist,
medication.
something. She needs something because you just don't treat a long. With me, if I got a long term friend, the first thing I'm gonna do is get to know him a bit, maybe about 6 months. Then call Marlene. We finna fly to Florida. I want you to meet this guy. Tell
Hmm.
me the real, and I know Marlene would tell me exactly
Hmm.
what
I'll
she
tell you
thinks about.
exactly what I see, and
Right. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to have to take a look at everything that she said. And if my gut says that's it, then he got to go. Because sometimes your gut tells you, and sometimes you just really like the
and you don't
person.
want to believe it.
Right, and you don't want to believe it. That's why I say I always bring, if I'm gonna get involved, I'm going to Marie, my sister, my other sister Beverly, and that crazy little girl, sister Annette. Okay, because they're gonna rattle his nerves. They're gonna ask him all kinds of questions, and then they'll report back to me the next day.
Mhm. Yeah.
So your long-term friends are really really good people to run something by, especially the ones that's been in your life that you didn't have many boyfriends and they ain't never tried to sleep with them or get with them or anything like that. Those are the ones that you want to keep in your life. But there are people that are just so insecure. She's letting everything, all of her insecurities have come out. Maybe he's done something that you don't know about, Marlene.
I don't know, but the whole thing is, I always say, why are you putting me in it?
That
Why are you
yeah.
putting me, involving me in stuff and accusing me of stuff? I like, that's crazy. I'm just not that type of person.
Well,
I would
I don't know.
never.
She need to be somewhere because she just can't. I mean, this is a new relationship for her, and then she gonna tell you he. I can't even get the words out. She know it when she go out of town, y'all together. But why don't she take his butt with her? You know?
And I was like, Handle your business. If that's what you want to do, take him with you. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
want you. I got enough problems over here. I got my own issues.
Well, I don't know, but she needs some help.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let's talk about, getting over a friendship ending. So now I said all of that to get into, talking about when it ends. Like initially the whole thing about it is the hurt, the pain, like the shock, all of that. You got to deal with all of the emotions and the feelings that you felt towards that person. And I think that's what I was feeling like maybe 3 or 4 days ago. And I feel like last night is when it hit me like a Mack truck.
Well,
Yeah.
when it's a long term friendship like that, even though you don't want to, you have to grieve it because it is a loss, and you put so much work in it.
Yeah.
So that's how come the pain is so much, and you feel really really hurt. And why did they do this to me? I didn't do anything. I felt that same thing behind the cow that did it to me.
Mhm.
Okay, so you just have to go through it, and then once you get through with it, and the grief, the loss of it, and accept it, you'll feel much better. Then you'll be saying good riddance.
I
you
hope I
know
can say that soon. I'm not there yet. I'm not to the
Now
good
you have to
riddance
grieve it.
yet.
It just happened, Marlene. It's not going to be like a overnight thing, because you're going to keep going back in that if I coulda, woulda, shoulda, or what did I
Well,
do?
now I'm in the how come I didn't see it? How come I didn't see
That's
this
that.
or
Yeah,
how?
that's still that if I coulda, woulda. How come you trying to, don't blame yourself because you
I
did nothing
know,
wrong.
I know, but why I asked myself why didn't I see it is because I don't want to keep drawing those same type of friendships. I want to be honest with myself. Like, was I doing something that allowed me to not see certain things? Was I letting myself be gullible? And I don't think I was. I think I was just being a good friend. But I,
Well, you can't just you have to go on your gut feelings when you meet people. Just like when you met me, you thought I was crazy. So,
crazy, y'all. I was like, yeah, I'm not calling you. I was like, you could be a serial killer. I was like, mm.
but you have to see a lot of people. I know who all I can say is friendship grows. Even though, yes, she was your friend for a while. And then if you really go back and you examine that friendship, and you really just sit down and really look at it, were there signs before? Or were there things she was doing you didn't really like, but you just let it go?
Okay. I'm
You
not there yet. I'm not
I
there
had to
yet
go
to
back and
examine.
look at what this girl done to me. And there were some signs. I just chose not to see them. So when you get over this, and you become all right, I forgive her, but I'm gonna move on. I can't have her in my life. Your gut, the next time you meet a person, and when you start to get to know them, Marlene, your gut is gonna tell you things. It's gonna say, "Child, why I feel off when I'm with her? Why I feel messed up after I leave her? Because something ain't right." You have to really pay attention to what your gut is telling you, and that's your intuition. What it is telling you. That's how you figure out who's gonna be your friend or not. You cannot say it, you'll be so leery about anybody that you meet in your life from here on out.
Well, I am already. I'm always very overly protective of myself and my space because of, I have a special needs sister I care for. So I'm very protective because I don't want anybody to, I'm protective of my people
Right, but
already and myself.
yeah, but you can't. See, that's how I felt too. But I soon realized that everybody not like her. Everybody is not that's going to come into my life is not here to hurt me. They're not here to say I'm this and I'm that, because you'll know when God put people in your life, okay? But you cannot be fearful like that. You'll miss a lot of opportunities. You have to forgive her. You right now, you in the midst of grieving a long-term friendship, and that's okay. And that's what we're supposed to do.
Right.
Okay. But once you get over it, then you're gonna say to yourself, I guarantee you, you better call me when you do. Oh, that won't be happening to me again. I bet I'll be paying attention.
I bet I will.
Okay.
I think I'm right now. I'm in the zone, like the sad. I don't know, the sad part of it, where I was like, I don't even want to do
It's
anything, and I don't even want to
yeah,
go anywhere.
it's a loss.
Yeah, and
When
that's
you
not good to feel like you don't want to do anything or go anywhere.
it's a loss. A long term. I was friends with this girl for 10 years, almost 11. And we used to have so much fun, go out dancing. We never had like a man thing between us or anything like that. It was a work thing. We worked together. And I couldn't help it because I was more creative than her. That was a gift from God. I just used my gift. I tried to help her get more creative and this and that. I just think that she was just jealous because of the all the accolades I would get, and people would say nice things about me. And I was just a go-getter child. I wanted that raise and I wanted that money. That's how why I did. I had to have, because when I was growing up, my daddy always told us to do that 110%, you'll get more. And I tell you, I got everything was coming to me at that particular job. My name was ringing out everywhere. I'm Geo. I'm the same. This Geo that you see today is a little bit more. I have a lot more self-esteem, confidence, everything. I love myself. Back in the day, I had half, if even it was half of what you see today. And I still did what I needed to do. So some people, they just jealous of anything. They jealous, just jealous. And so the girl, she went and told everything, all the stuff we talked about the owners and everything.
Yep,
And I just denied it.
I know. Realist once said hey to you.
So it was just, hey, realist, it was just really messed up what she done. And so I had to grieve. And it was a thing that I'm so glad I had went to therapy when all of this happened, because I knew I had to grieve that relationship to get over it, to even get into forgiveness. But that won't happen to me no
Mhm.
more because I don't tell everything.
Well, I think that's another thing too, is because I was so trusting and she knows so much about me. You know how like you lower your what is the word? I can't think of it. You lower like the what you like you open up more. I normally wouldn't, so she knows a lot of things about me, so it's like I got a lot invested in you to just let you go just like that, but I have to because that's toxic.
I'm
Oh,
so
and
sorry,
what the
Marlene.
word said.
Yeah,
Um,
that's how that girl
acceptance.
did me. Oh, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You finish your statement, Gio.
I'll say that's how that girl did me. She knew a lot about me, and she told him that too. Cow. I was still mad at her.
I
I'm
can't
telling.
stand these
I
cows.
forgive her, but I still have my feelings about it. She told them stuff that I would never have told them. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
she did. But that didn't stop because I just went and got a better job. No
I
big
know.
deal.
I know. Well, the word says, sis, acceptance, just accept that you will draw both positive and negative, and the right people will do the right things the right ways, and the wrong people will reveal themselves. But yes, grieve. Mhm.
Yeah, you have to grieve. But that girl, she need a psychiatrist and Jesus and the Holy Spirit and everything. That
Yeah.
is crazy.
I just that's why I kind of been. I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of been off since last week. But I didn't want to talk about it yet because I wasn't ready because I was just so bamboozled.
Hurt.
Like, yeah. But that really, it's not one of those things like I saw somebody moving funny and I kind of accept was ready for it. Like, okay, I'm watching you. But when it's somebody that you don't expect to do something, and it's like you got blindsided, like what? Oh,
Child, I was blindsided too, Marlene. But
mm-hmm.
from the experience that I went through, you'll get over it, and then you'll be more in tune with those types of people. You'll know. I'm telling you, your gut will tell you because it's. If I tell you something, I don't know. I ain't getting no good feeling, and I'm not interested in becoming no friends with this person. And now, they showed me their colors. Now, look what they doing to somebody else. No, block them from my channel before they even get there.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
that's one of the things that I like. I'm usually very in tune with that. I'm usually like I really, I'm an energy person. So when I feel like somebody's moving funny or talking funny, act one way with one person and act a different way with me, like I don't say nothing, but I raise an eyebrow like,
yeah, but you
that
don't know, Marlene, when y'all have been friends and she's never done anything to make
never.
you think any different. The same way this girl done me to make me think or you think any different. How would you know? You won't
Yeah.
know until they mess up or till they show you jealousy, till they show you that they just something wrong with them. That's when you know. You
And I was
know,
like, how can you know somebody over 20 years and just now the mask
hmm,
falls off?
that's what they do.
That's a long time to keep up a front.
I don't think that she was feeling like that all the time, Marlene. I really don't. I don't think that that girl that did it to me was feeling like that all the time. It was just a certain circumstance in their lives brought up these overwhelming feelings that they didn't know what to do with, or they was, I don't know, but something had to happen because I don't think that she was disloyal to you all those years. It was just when she got that man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think it's when she got that man. If for me, it's when I got a promotion that she wanted, probably.
Oh, okay. I see.
But for you, it is when she got that man and she really likes this guy. And then instead of the guy giving her, see what she needs from him is for him to shower her only
Oh,
with
okay.
compliments. But the guy is healthy enough, to where he knows that y'all are good friends and stuff like that. Maybe he just saying, "Well, Marlene, I like your hair," and then maybe he didn't told her earlier that she looks good and stuff like that. I don't know. But
Mm.
if she was your friend, she wouldn't have brought that to you. She would have brought it to him and
Got
saying,
to. I don't know, Gia. I don't know, Gia. I'm not a jealous person, so when somebody is acting jealous, like I can identify it right away. But I never saw her treating me
that's
that
what
way,
I'm
acting that
saying.
way. I
It
was
was
like,
right. It
right.
wasn't until she got involved with that man.
Yeah.
That's when she started acting ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
That's
A
just how
word.
I see it.
Yeah. Word said he was blindsided and lost the majority of his sight behind it. My brothers, people can change in the drop of a dime. Gio is right. Yeah. I was like, what in the world? I was like, over 20 years? How like now?
That's what I'm saying. This girl we was good friends, and I even helped her get the job. Pretty much got the job for her, Kyle. And then when I think about it, it just makes me just, why is people so mean, and why do they always hurt the ones that's for them?
That's
What?
loyal to them.
Yes. Why? And I'm not. It's just this is in general. People do this. They hurt you, and then 3 years down the line, or 5 years down the line, Marlene, they want to be friends again. You can't be no friends with Gio. Can't happen.
Oh
You
no,
know,
it's not even. It hasn't even been a week, and she's telling other people to say, "Can you tell Marlene to call me?"
oh, after she
Because I
didn't drop that bomb.
yeah,
I,
because I blocked her already. Oh, not any of us. A realist one. I'm just sharing the situation with a ex friend of mine where because she got a man, she started accusing me of certain things that's not right. I was
yeah,
like, why some people think when they have somebody that you want them? I don't want your
I don't
man.
know, but I don't want nobody else's man because
I don't do leftovers.
I'm not in the business of stealing people's men. You
Mm.
know, if you're gonna be my friend, then you need to get to know who Geo is. I'm trying to make it to heaven, and I ain't gonna get in being a man stealer. Okay, I'm not gonna get in like that. And I have never been a man stealer. I ain't never had to steal one before. Okay, because I could get two or
Listen,
three if
Jill.
I wanted to.
Listen, Jill. Look at the type of person that you are, Jill, and the type of person that I am. If we want somebody, we get our own person. I don't want what somebody else has.
Thank you.
I don't want that. I don't want
I don't
that.
do leftovers.
I don't do leftovers. Mm-mm.
And if you know a lot about the man and how he treating your girlfriend, why would you want him? That's pretty dumb to me.
Yep.
You know, but
And let me just say this, Jill. And ladies, stop telling all your business about your man.
that's what I just,
You
yeah.
know? Stop telling all your business about your and vice versa. Men, stop telling the business about your woman.
And let me say this here. If your girlfriend is asking about why he is in the bedroom, you need to leave her butt alone right away.
Yeah,
Because
because
she
that means she
want to know
interested in
if
you.
it's okay. If he got something, she may want to test it that poo name herself. I'm telling y'all, I done had girlfriends that asked me a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, they
I'm
want
not
to know
willing to.
everything.
And as soon as they ask a girl, I don't know. We haven't got that far yet. And then I just don't be bothered with them no more.
Mm.
I don't, cause all they interested in is seeing how good he is in the bedroom, and then there they go.
Yeah, that's what they're after.
Yeah, stop
Mm.
telling your business.
Yeah.
That's
They want to know, is he flexible?
yeah. Stop
Hmm.
telling your business. I'm gonna tell you, don't do it to me, baby. Don't
I was
do
like,
it.
what are you asking me?
That's
What are you
why.
asking me for? Get your
Yes,
own man and find out how flexible he is.
but I'm just trying to tell you that she was a good friend to you up until she got a man. When she
Yeah,
got a
that's what
man,
it
she
is.
fell for the man so hard that if he look over there and there's another woman sitting there, she gonna be jealous. If he give a compliment to another woman in the front of her, because they are y'all, all of y'all are good friends, she gonna be jealous. So it's no way around it.
Mhm.
She just she just messed up, and now she knows she messed up. Now she want to talk to you.
Yeah, she knows she messed up. But that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a jealous person. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And Word said he never speaks on none of that. He told all the women I dated, please stop that.
Well, I'm just trying to
What
tell you.
what do you mean you popped in at the wrong time?
What is the realist doing now? Realist. Is anything happening that we should know about realist? Is this
Yeah.
something I can't get those? Realist, realist. Why don't you come on up here and tell us your story?
Yeah. I want to
Come
hear some
on up here,
tea.
realist.
Hmm.
Don't be laying back
I'm
in the
always
cut.
interested in some tea. Yeah,
Yeah.
Gia, but I can't do nothing with no people with their jealousy and their foolishness. And we talking about, getting over friendships ending. Yeah, you have to grieve the loss of the friendship.
Right.
But then you also have to ask yourself, what did I do that encouraged whatever it was? Not all the time
Nothing.
you did something, not in my case, I know I didn't do anything, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you're enabling the person's bad behavior or you're supporting them, you know? It's yeah,
Well,
that's what it is.
you know what? I know you didn't do anything, Marlene.
Word said, come on down. Yeah, I was
I
just
already know you didn't. That girl, she just found her somebody she really, really liked, and maybe she feeling so insecure, you
no,
know,
no, but
that
the whole thing about it, Gio, is I'm happy for her. And I told her that. I was like, because for a long time, without telling too much, but for a long time, she was not in no relationship because of things that happened to her in the past. But now she said, I found somebody and we're really happy together. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, what's going on between you two. I don't ask her personal business. I told her already I was happy for her because I'm that type of friend.
right.
Yeah. I'm happy when people get in a relationship and they're happy and all that stuff. I don't know. I was like,
Hmm.
that's crazy to me. People need to
Wow.
work on themselves.
Well, they need. I don't know. There people like that been your friend for a long time. Then all of a sudden they change and accuse you of this and that. They need a psychiatrist. Something wrong with them.
I was like, no, it would be a different thing if I'm asking her how often does he crack her back.
And
That's
then 2 years later, here they is running you down and trying to talk to you and stuff like that. Something wrong with them, girl. Run. They couldn't be back up
words.
in my life, no ma'am.
I know.
Sorry.
It's
I
that
might give
word
you a
says
cup, a glass of water. At least you
no.
didn't
Mm-mm,
graduate it to a glass.
no. Mm-mm. When I see people and I'll see them from a long way off and I'll be like, there they go. There they go. And I'll be like, hey, and they be trying to hide from me. I be going, hey, I see, ain't that you down there? I call
Yeah,
them out because once I close the door, I'm not gonna mess with you people and say hello to them. I'm not that person.
hmm.
Word says it's not you. Sometimes you're just close enough for them to touch. Sometimes you can't rationalize others' actions because they don't even know. Mm.
Well,
Well,
that's all I can say is well.
that's all I can say
They
too.
run up.
Well, well, well.
Okay, I don't even have. Okay, the only people I'm friends with for a long, long time is my sisters.
Okay.
Okay, and we have had not had that because it can happen between sisters too. Okay,
Oh, you don't even want to talk about that. That's a whole nother topic.
I know, but I haven't had that. It just don't happen with us. Okay, and what do happen is I'm gonna take my man over
Berries?
to have
Was
dinner
that
with them
Nita's?
or something and
Okay.
let them fill him out for me. But that has not happened in my family. Okay, and then I have dot, and Marlene and I have been friends. What going on? What
5 years.
5 years? Okay,
Hmm. In
and
October will be 5 years.
I think that's about it. I'm serious. I'm serious. Now I have lots of associates
Hmm.
that I associate with. Like if we go out, I see them in the club and we two stepping and all this kind of stuff. Yes, I have.
Gio, I need to get a detailed interview about two stepping because it seems that you talk about two stepping a lot.
Oh, that's because I'm a two stepper here in Houston. So whenever I go
Oh,
out to the club, there are a lot of guys that like to two step. A lot of women like to two step. So we two step with each other. Just a dance. It's more kind of
oh, is it?
almost
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like a Zydeco or any other Chicago stepping stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. But I'm not like I said. I just only have a few friends. Oh, I have business associates all over the world. And I forgot one more good friend I have. That's Timothy Drodnick Sr., who is not only my friend but my mentor, a mentor of mine as well. Okay. And
Mhm.
then I have business associates all over the world because I'm an
Mhm.
internet marketer. I've been doing this since
18.
2009. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
have met people, lots of people everywhere. You know, if I go to Facebook, I'm always saying hi to somebody live over here, across the pond, blah blah blah. That's it. I do friends, which is my sisters and Marlene and Tim. That's it.
Mm.
I have associates.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest with you, Gio. I'm not really interested in getting any more friends.
I don't blame
Is
you.
that a bad thing?
No, because
I'm not really interested in
you have to
increasing friendships.
dot. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Dot. Because, baby, friends ain't what they say they are. And most people don't know how to be a friend because they don't know how to be a friend to themselves. They have never accepted no consequences for nothing in their lives. They never have said, "Oh, I caused this. Let me fix this. Oh, something is wrong. Why do I keep doing this same thing over and over and over? Why do I keep losing friends? Something wrong with me." They ain't gonna never say something wrong with them because it's too painful. Ask me how I
Yep.
know. Ask Marlene how she know.
Yep. Because I was there.
Thank you. And it is painful to look at oneself and say, "I caused this."
Yep. And say I did
How?
this. The
Yes.
problem.
If you don't know what to change, you don't change. That's just the bottom line to it.
Yeah.
That's how come I ain't got a lot of friends, and I'm proud of it
Yeah.
because
I'm
I know
happy.
I don't have to be worrying about who talking about me, who putting this out, and who putting out my associates. It's different. They will talk about me. They will backstab me. They will do a whole bunch of stuff. But my sisters and my other friend, I ain't got to worry about that
Yeah. Hmm.
because these are people that have grown up and they have spirituality in their life and they have went to they take accountability for themselves. Those
Yep.
are when you don't have a friend and they don't take accountability for what they do, child, they'll do anything to you.
Yeah. You be like, hey, you gonna get up out of my life.
I'm done, Marlene. You can take the flow. I'm just too through with this subject.
Child, me too. I'm done. I got everything off my chest that I wanted to say. I feel so much better. I feel freer because I just needed to come on here and say what I wanted to say because a lot of times we can be great friends to people, but people don't understand that when they leave, when people enter your life and leave your life, it can have two different things. Like when people come in, it can be wonderful, and when they leave, it can be hurtful. So you do have to deal with all of that so that you don't go and make the same choices with the next friendships that you have.
And then one other thing I want to just make a point of. There are people that come in your life to break up a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware of those types of people. Girl, Marlene told me this about you. And I'm like, Marlene ain't like that. The first thing I'm going to do is call Marlene. Do you know what this call said? Because I'm not going to believe that. So if you planning on doing something like that, it ain't going to happen here.
No. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
And anybody who is my real people, I want to hear it from my actual friends because I always say the mask always falls off and people will hang their own self. You don't have to do anything. People reveal who they are. Hmm. It
That's
don't
what I'm
take
saying.
long.
And why can't people just love one another and respect one another and stop trying to hurt people?
It
What?
don't
I
make
mean,
any
I don't
sense.
like that girl with that hurt you, Marlene. I don't really think that she was thinking this thing all the way through. She was going out for all of her feelings and
She was in her emotions. She
thank
wasn't
you.
using logic.
Thank you. That's why she want to talk to you.
Now
And
she keep telling everybody, you have Marlene's number? Can you text her and tell her to call me? No. Mm-mm,
she shouldn't have done it.
mm-mm. I was like, I
You
told
have
them
to
already
teach
she can't come
people.
back, and people asking, well, what's she done? I'm not gonna talk about it.
This is
I,
the thing. You have to teach people how to treat you. Now, if you go and you call her right away, she gonna do it again. But if you want to have another relationship with her, Marlene, it's okay, but just set your boundaries.
I don't know. I don't know, Gio, because something like that, I can't. You can't go back and undo things like that, like insecurity, until you go and fit. Until she goes and fixes herself to find out why she even did that. You can't deal with me. Now it's different
Even
than
if,
later. Later
even
on,
if,
she come back and say, I went and I got some therapy, or I got a counselor, I got a life coach, I worked on myself. That would be a different situation because I know she fixed herself. But
true, but I
somebody
still
just
have a
coming back
side
two
eye.
weeks later,
Mm-mm.
you
I
ain't fixed
still
that in
have a
2 weeks.
side eye. I don't care if she went to a psychiatrist and got some pills or whatever. I'm gonna have my side eye. And when she used to get a man, I wouldn't even go meet him. My side, I'm just being flat out honest about Geo and what it is. Because one thing about me, you never have to worry about what I'm thinking, because I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, Gia will
Okay.
always tell you what she's thinking.
So
See, and
it
you're
would
the
be.
person who will always say what you're thinking, and I'm the person, well, I think a lot of things, but I don't say anything. But trust me, I'm thinking too.
Hmm.
I think in the background. I think about a lot of ways that I could do things and hurt people. See, people don't know when you're quiet. Mm.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mess with that. Look, I don't mess with nobody. I'm gonna be honest, because the things that I learned about myself, and then this group I used to go to, and the things that they say in their head is in the back of their mind. I don't mess with people, because you
Yeah,
don't know. You might be that last person that get on their nerve and take them to 10, and you dead.
that's what I'm saying. You don't know, these people out here on these streets, Gia, are unstable. They just
Sometimes,
one trigger away from you do.
thank you.
Oh, and they snap off.
And that's how come that was like when I was in therapy for a year. I said, I'm staying the whole time she'll let me stay. Because I need to not be like these people. I don't want you to. I know when I'm at 5, it's time to let you go.
Hmm.
You
Yep.
know, you have to know yourself.
Me too,
That's
Gio.
what.
I know when I get to 5, I can even, I'm very in tune with my body, and I can feel when my blood pressure starts going up. And I'm like, okay, I'm out.
That's right. You got
Time
to
for me to
go.
go. Yeah.
And we're not saying this just to say this. This is experience. This is from experience. This is from what I learned about myself. I don't want to be that type of girl that just go to 10 and one. I
Yeah.
I don't want
Got
that
anger issues.
kind of character and people saying that about me. You know, I just want to be myself. That's why I don't try to be bothering nobody or whatever. But there are things that I will just tell the truth about, and that's just it.
Right, Gio.
Because I have to be real with me in order to stay climbing that mountain, to try to be the best person I could be every day. And that is one of my goals every day. Just be the best person, be kind hearted, what have you, or whatever. Now that girl that turned me into my boss, I forgive
Mm.
her, but I have not
But
seen her since that day. And if I did, I probably would turn around and go the other way, because I would not want to have to go to 10.
right.
Some
You're
people
right.
you just need to avoid.
Yeah, there's certain people, when you find out who they are, it's not that you hate them, but
Yeah,
it's not somebody that you can have in your circle anymore.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't have everybody in your circle, because everybody in your circle is not for you.
right. Hmm.
They
No,
not.
that's true. Yeah. So it's been a good topic. I enjoyed it. Thanks for coming up, Gio. I know your time is precious and busy. Thank you.
Yeah, I just took a break. I knew you was coming on. You know, you do this every Wednesday. So when I
Hmm.
have time, of course, I'll come up here and get on the panel and talk about my hope, strength, and experience.
You
Because
do.
some people need, maybe I can help one somebody, you know?
I hope so. I think you do. You help me all the time. You keep see. I'm a person where I think I'm a cool fire, and I think you're a hot fire. That's why we balance each other because you go to 10 right away, and I'm like, hold on, hold on. Not that I don't burn, but I know how to be cool when I'm burning.
Right.
Yeah.
See, me, I'm an emotional speaker. See, I speak like this because, oh man, I don't ever want to go back and sit in that chair. So I'd rather
Mhm.
be real with you guys and be real with myself so that I can hear myself. So that I never have to go back and sit in that chair because you guys don't understand the journey unless some of you been through something and you went through the journey. I know the word does, you know, because he has shared a lot of the stuff with us. But until you have, I just don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to that
Yeah.
people pleasing girl I was. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Marlene?
Or anybody who makes you feel like you're less than. Like,
Right. I don't have them kind of friends in my life. If you can't say be for me, then I don't want you in my life because you're going to try to make me feel like I used to feel like I wasn't worthy enough. You know, that I didn't love myself enough. Come on. You cannot be in my life if I'm getting those vibes from you. I just can't do it. I can't go back. I can't go back, Marlene.
I
Mm-mm.
know.
That journey was hard to get here.
I used to go realist put.
You know, I'm putting you all right by the realist, Geo. Thank you so much, realist. But what I'm just saying, guys, it was hard. It was hard making a decision to go and stay and look at Geo and look at how messed up I was. It
Messed up.
it took
Amen.
courage to sit in that chair and say, I messed up. What
Hmm.
can I do to change this? This is why I fight for my life every day. And I can't let people up in here in my life that's going to take me back to the chair. No way. It was too hard.
Hmm.
So
I was
that's how
out
come
there.
I share. Wait a minute, Marlene. I'm going to give it to you. That's how come I share emotionally because I want you guys to know I am for real and I'm not playing. And I don't have time for fake ass friends.
I know.
You will not hurt me again. I
Never.
don't have time for it. But okay, Marlene, I'm done. You know,
You done went to 10. I didn't put Gio on 10. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to highlight your
no,
10.
you didn't put me on 10. I just need to say what I needed to say.
Okay.
No. And I'm not on 10. I'm just emotional with what I share sometimes because I don't need those types of friends in my life. And Marlene, really, that girl was your friend. It's just that something happened in her life to make her change. And you have to grieve the part that you lost and up until now. So I'm not telling you to not be mad at her or what have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you to grieve it. And then you make a decision on what you want to do.
No, Gio, she can't ever come back. Ever. Ever. I wouldn't say ever, ever, ever. No, no, never. And I'm the same way in relationships. Once I'm done with you, when I wash my hands, when I delete your number from my phone, you can never come back.
What
Never.
I'm saying.
Yeah. So that's what Marlene has to say. My dad told me something a long time ago. Don't let other people ride on your success.
Child, that's
You
a
know.
whole nother topic, child, 'cause you ain't finna ride on Geo. You gonna pay to be on it.
Yeah, you gonna pay. Because I'm telling you, Gio, you're going somewhere, so am I, and a lot of other people too. I'm not going to let other people with whatever they're going on pull me down and drag me down. You know, that crab in the barrel mentality. Mm-mm, can't do that. So
Mm.
that's why you got to cut the cord to them.
All right, Marlene. It was a great topic.
Yeah, it was, and I enjoyed it. And I gotta go get myself a glass of cold water so I can go and motivate people now.
So you can do what?
So I can go motivate people. My other
Oh,
my
you're gonna be
peers.
all right. Just and remember that whatever you're telling other people, Marlene, it helps you too.
I know it helps me. It helps me because y'all know however I am on this app is the same way. Gia will tell you I'm the same way in real life.
Yeah, but she try to act like she's shy, but she not.
I am. I'm very shy. Don't listen to Gio. I'm very shy,
I be
guys.
like, come on here, Marlene. You girl get down, drop it like it's hot. Marlene be telling me, Daddy, but I know she not shy.
I am. Don't
Yeah,
listen to
she
her.
is kind of shy in real life. I'm just teasing her right now. She is, but don't get her fired up. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. I told you I'm a cool fire. I'm a cool fire. I don't buy I'm not gonna burn people. I'm not gonna burn people until you warn it. That I warn people too, don't I, Gio? Like you getting on my nerves, you raise my blood pressure, and then you do it again. I can't help you. You gonna get it. Yeah.
Marlene can reread you from top to bottom
Quickly. I'm like, nope, I'm not
quickly.
messing with that one.
That's all I'm gonna say. Because we know each other really well. And me, I just come out and say whatever I want. But we are good friends, and I'm so glad to have you as my
Yeah.
friend, Marlene. I really am.
You too. You're the best, Gio. Thank you.
Bye bye,
Bye.
everybody.